Hello everyone and welcome back. We are at the very beginning of chapter 7. I literally stopped on the screen in between chapters. We just got Joshua back, which is weird, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. We're gonna see where the story goes from here. Blue Blanc. This is Blue Blanc. The device is in place. I await the beginning of the ceremony. This is Direwolf. All done here. Hurry up and get this started. So impatient. This is Bewitching Bell. The beta is in place. Ren here. I'm ready, so we can start whenever. The moment is upon us. Let us begin stage 3 of the plan. Oriel, sealed in the darkness where Septium's light does not reach, may you gaze upon our poor material world through your gospel. Oh god, sinister music ensues. Gaze upon these 4 pillars. They are the final shackles that bind you. Simple they may appear to be, but know that their purpose was long shrouded by the decree of man. With hands which bend the will of all, reveal their true form. This can't be good. Ladies, gentlemen, our blessed celebration is ready. Now go! Enjoy it to your fullest. Excellent! We, the enforcers of Ouroboros, by order of Ananguis, we shall now liberate you of your shackles. Yeah, that doesn't sound good at all. And that is the situation as it stands, and all the information I gathered while aboard the Glorious. This is like looking into the maw of madness. To think a monster of a ship like that has intruded into Liberal. What could they possibly plan to do with something so powerful? Unfortunately, I did not manage to learn all the details of the gospel plan. I do know that they've already begun the next phase of it, though. They said the 3rd stage of the plan was getting ready to start, but that's about it. The situation is grim. General Morgan, has the army begun to plan a response? These two, as might be expected, contacted Cassius last night before coming to us. At his suggestion, I've put the entire army on a state of high alert. We have the entire aerial fleet in the air patrolling the width and breadth of the kingdom now, Your Majesty. I see. Very good. Estelle, Joshua, thank you very much for your hard work. No, it's nothing. We just did the right thing, you know? To be honest, I should have approached you much earlier. I apologize for my earlier behavior, especially the theft of the airship. Wait, Joshua? It's all right, Estelle. I'm prepared for whatever punishment they deem fit. Your Majesty, what shall we do with him? Yes, I believe we will have to bend the letter of the law to match its spirit in this case. In light of all the information on the society you have brought to us, Joshua Astray, I am willing to pardon you for your past deeds. Really? But you're... It is all right, Joshua. To be honest, an orphan of Hamel deserves a far greater recompense than a queen's simple discretion. As I imagined, you do know that I knew of the massacre and have remained quiet about it until now. Huh? What do you mean? The 100 Days' War began with a furious declaration of war from Erebonia to Liberl. It was given on the basis that the butchery at Hamel was conducted by Liberl's armed forces. However, as a condition of the treaty that ended the war, the Empire retracted the accusation, on the grounds that neither side would ever, under any circumstances, speak of Hamel again. Just like Lo said! Once I considered the circumstances, I could, if vaguely, see what had happened in the Empire. However, even though Cassius's counterattack plan had gained us significant victories, Erebonia had not committed the bulk of its military to the invasion of Liberl. If they returned, with the greater part of their army... After realizing that, I agreed to their conditions. I chose to prioritize my nation's safety over the pursuit of the truth. I destroyed any hope the victims, who were lost in the shadows, had for justice. Those words that Lieutenant Lawrence, that Leonhardt said to me, "You are hardly qualified to feel pity for me." He was absolutely correct. Your Majesty, please, do not blame yourself. You had no connection to the massacre, and the safety of your entire nation was at risk. As a ruler, you made the right decision. This land of Liberl is my home. It is the place that mended my broken heart. I don't hate you for choosing to protect it, Your Majesty. I thank you for it. Thank you, Joshua. To hear you say that feels as though a burden was lifted from my shoulders. Estelle! Joshua! Estelle, I'm so glad you're safe. And Joshua, you're both back! You're both back! Chloe, Tita. Hi guys. Sorry to make you worry. Really, you two. The way you behave can drive a woman to drink, you know. Still though, good to see you brought back our little runaway after all. Chira, Agate. Glad to see you two are back. I am certain this too must be the divine guidance of Adios. Sorry for all the fuss. You dang well better be. Aw, Kevin. Gotta tell you, Estelle, when you got snatched up, I just about flipped out in every direction I could. Seriously, don't make me worry like that next time, okay? Yeah, sorry about that. So then, this must be... Yes, I'm Joshua Astray. A pleasure to meet you, Father Graham. Ugh, even more handsome than I expected. And wait, you know me? I heard about you once or twice while keeping an ear open for what Estelle was doing. I heard how you helped Estelle when she was in need several times. Thank you. I'm grateful for your help. It wasn't a big deal. So if you two have made up, I won't say anything, except... Just don't leave your girlfriend in the lurch like that again, eh? Otherwise, some of us will take that as a cue she's single again. I will keep that in mind. Huh? What are you two whispering about? Nothing. Just a guy thing. Yes, it's nothing. If it's something dirty, I can show you the girl thing we do with a stick in response. That phrasing has to be on purpose. It has to be. Girl thing we do with a stick. Really? Pardon me, Your Majesty. Cassius! General Bright, thank you for coming. Have you gotten the orders out to all forces? Yes, I flew out here as soon as I was finished. I thought it was about time to come and do my duty as a father. What? We spoke on the phone yesterday, but this is the first time we've met face-to-face in a while. Yes, it is. I'm sorry I made you worry. I knew the oath you made. I'm nearly as much to blame as you are. You needn't apologize, but I must do my duty. I'll say either hit him or hug him or both. No, wait, Dad! It's alright, Estelle. That's what you're supposed to do to a runaway son, right? Exactly. Looks like you understand now, just how badly everyone was worried about you, Yes. It's just the sort of thing someone like me wouldn't realize, isn't it? Yes. It's a hard thing to truly grasp. No man stands alone, even if he tries his hardest to. He is affected by those around him. And conversely, he affects those around him, simply through the act of living. Even without meaning to, we form relationships. And in time, those relationships become bonds. Bonds. And a bond, once formed, never breaks. No matter how far we travel, no matter what path we follow, they remain in some form. Do you understand just how strong such bonds can be now? Yes. Honestly, I had underestimated them. I didn't understand how powerful they could be at all. If you've learned that, then I think your little walking tour was worth it. Joshua, you damn fool of a son of mine. Welcome home. I might say half the foolishness comes from the parent myself. It's a lovely moment, Morgan. Come now. Pardon me? Julia. Everybody's showing up. Captain Shores, what is it? No, not this music again. No. No. I hate this music. Your Majesty, sirs, there are massive groups of unidentified creatures near all 5 major cities. From the reports, we suspect they may be archaisms, but we're not sure. What? They've started moving. Also, we've received reports of herds of armored beasts and soldiers wearing red from every region. Local guard forces are engaged in fighting them back. As I feared. I should return to Hockengate immediately. Also, Shores, there can't possibly be more. There is. We lack details, but there's some kind of abnormality, is the only way to put it, at the towers. The top of each tower has been engulfed in darkness. It's bizarre. What in the... I hate it when my bad feelings turn out to be right. Furthermore, a guard ship on patrol attempted to approach one, but it began suffering catastrophic system failure as it approached, and only barely managed to pull back. Orbital suspension. What about ground-based scouts? I've already dispatched them. No word back yet. Excuse me, Captain Shores, I have a report. The scouting units deployed to the towers have all been destroyed. It sounds impossible, but every squad was scattered by just one person. The reports are consistent. What? That can only be... Yes, only an enforcer could do that. Dad, the normal army troops have no hope of defeating them. Let me go. Excuse me, Joshua, but why are you trying to go out on your own? Did you already forget the promise we made? But, Estelle, the Society's on the move. As a Bracer of Liberl, I can't just sit back and ignore them. I'm going after them too, either way. It isn't just Estelle either. I'm coming as well. I have my own personal reasons for wanting to confront one of them, after all. As do I. Sure. Point is, you ain't the only one tied up in this. No running off without us, got it? That's right, Joshua. This is just the kind of time we all need to work together. Tita, thank you. I appreciate it. Looks like you've decided. Then allow me to make a formal request of the Bracer Guild on behalf of the Royal Army. I want you to investigate and resolve the situations at each of the tetracyclic towers. Bring the phenomena to a halt, and, if possible, apprehend those responsible. Yeah, got it. The Guild accepts your mission, General Bright. Grandmother, will you lend us the Arcee? Huh? Your Highness? Certainly. This is a situation which demands haste. I was considering offering the Arcee regardless, but if you are asking yourself, does that mean you are ready? No, not yet. When I return the ship, however, then I will have an answer for you. Very well. The Burl's Wings of Hope are yours to use as you see fit. Thank you very much. Julia, prepare the Arcee for launch, please. We must head to the towers immediately. By your command, milady. I love Julia. And so Liberl fell into chaos not seen since the 100 Days War. Cassius and Morgan returned to Lysman Fortress and the Haken Gate respectively to take command of the Royal Army. Meanwhile, Estelle and her friends headed for the towers which dotted the landscape using the Arcee. Oh. I got money. Okay. I kind of forgot that those quests hadn't been turned in yet. What? Get your butt on the ship. I didn't expect you'd have to go back to Erebonia, Olivier. It is a bit out of the blue. No, to be honest, I was due back some time ago. However, you, Estelle, so monopolized my time, I delayed my return for a while. I see. Sorry, I guess it's my fault. Not at all. Don't you worry your precious head over it. In return for my accompanying you hither and yon, I was able to reunite with my dear, sweet Joshua after all. You're the same as always, Olivier. Say, Olivier, what is it? No, never mind. Thank you for taking the time to help Estelle on her journeys. I merely followed my whims. You need not be so guarded. Though, if you insist on a passionate farewell kiss, well... Yeah, no, that's enough, thanks. Can't you say goodbye seriously at least once? I thought you would have learned by now that I am always serious. Estelle, Joshua, Shira, everyone. You have great trials ahead of you, so be careful. Know that Olivier Lenheim shall pray for your success from the skies of Erebonia. Thanks, Olivier. You take care, too. Stay safe, Olivier. If we get the chance, we should go drinking again. Really? Next time we meet, try ditching the love-struck idiot act, alright? Goodbye, Olivier. Didn't know you long, but it was good times. See ya. Farewell, Olivier. Thank you for your help. Why? Why is my precious leaving me? Although I still have Kevin, so I guess that's a fair trade. Hey, Grandpa? Hello again, friends. Tita, have you been a good girl? Yep. Back up a sec, Gramps. Why are you here? Well, as you may have noticed, a fair bit's going on. They brought me on board a few days ago. Far more importantly, Estelle, Joshua. It does an old man's heart good to see you two back safe. Yeah, we managed it, somehow. I'm sincerely sorry to have worried you, Professor. No, my boy. If you're back safe, that's what matters. So the business at hand is the tetracyclic towers and the strangeness atop them. Looks like I'll have to throw this old back into another mystery. Thanks, Professor. I was wondering, too, do you have any suggestions for which tower we should start with? That's a good question. The closest are the Ambril and Carnelia towers, but really they're all the same now. With the Arcee's speed, the distance doesn't really matter. My advice would be to prioritize targets where we have solid information on our enemies. Information? Like what? We received an update from the scout unit dispatched to Esmola's tower. A masked man in formal, white clothing appeared there. That must be that phantom thief guy. But what we heard back in the castle, to be defeated by one man... Guess he isn't just some opera clown after all. Leblanc, the Phantom Thief. His specialty as an enforcer is in trickery, false image copies, shadow pinning, that sort of thing. Fighting him is going to be like fighting a riddle. That sounds ducky. Still, just knowing who the enemy is will make it easier than any other tower. Okay, Let's head to Esmolus Tower first. As you wish. Engines full ahead. Set course for Esmolus Tower in the Roland region. And so ends the moratorium I placed upon myself. No, I may yet have one chance left, perhaps. Wait! Oh, Dorothy! I was wondering who we could possibly be missing. Ah, you two. Aw, they're gone! Didn't make it in time, huh? What ho, good reporters? Were you hoping to get on board as you did during the Dragon case? Yeah, and we heard Joshua was back. Whatever. Dorothy, hurry up and grab a shot of the Arcee. If you use the long-distance lens, we should be able to get a usable shot. Aye, aye, sir. I knew Vander was going to be waiting for him. You've said your goodbyes? Such as they were to make, yes. How have your preparations come along? I managed to arrange everything with my uncle. As for Chancellor Osborne, he actually found the idea to be perfectly timed. He does seem like the kind of man who would be well liked by Liberalians. This will be a grand processional. You have the nastiest hobbies. I can already see their shocked expressions in my mind. But that is a large part of the goal, my friend. And so, when next we meet, we shall be foes. Do not lose to the likes of the Society, my erstwhile Liberalian allies. No foe. Never foe. Only bow. We've arrived at Esmolus Tower. Whoa, that was seriously fast. That wasn't even 30 minutes, was it? That's about right, yeah. We were about 3 times as fast as a big passenger airship. The engine, right. What's happening on top of the tower? Let me put it on the display. Yay, drop-down TV! What in the heck? Looks a bit like that black wave the gospel emits, but static. Yes, but unlike the waves, it's confined to the top of the tower. I wouldn't recommend we get close. Julia, how will we get to the surface? Unfortunately, the terrain is too rough to land the Arcee. We should be able to get close enough to lower the lift while hovering. Use that. The lift? The cargo bay elevator lift. It's normally used to load items onto the ship. Ah, okay. Now we just need to decide who should investigate the tower, and who should stay in reserve. I'm trying to remember who I had stuff on last. Although I don't know if I can adjust their stuff at the moment. Right then. I'll be busy in the lab downstairs. If you kids need your ordnance tuned or you need new quartz, come by. You bet. Right, remember you lot, we still don't know what the enemy's goal is. Have a care as you rush into danger like palms, you hear? Okay, once we're ready, let's get to the surface. Yeah, the lift is in the cargo bay. Okay, we're gonna stop right there, and then off screen I'm gonna mess with my quartz and stuff to make sure I have it set up the way I want it to be. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I know it was all just story bits, but I will catch you next time.